from Tucson's News Center, Nina Trasoff, Bert Sass, Gene Key with the weather, Ed Sorensen with sports. This is News Center 9 Update.
Good evening, I'm Bert Sass. Nina will be along with the rest of the news tonight.
This is News Center 9 with Guy Atchley, Stephanie White, weather with Robin Zimmerman, and sports with Dave Silver.
What's it like to fly with the Thunderbirds?
From KGUN 9 Tucson, this is KGUN 9 News at 10 o'clock. With Jim Lemon, Deborah Francis, the weather with John Paul, and sports with Brad Steinke.
Good evening and welcome.
From KGUN 9 Tucson, this is KGUN 9 News at 5 o'clock. With Jim Lemon, Norma Concio, the weather with John Paul, and sports with Brad Steinke.
Good evening.
From KGUN 9 Tucson, this is KGUN 9 News at 10 o'clock. With Jim Lemon, Gina Germani, the weather with John Paul, and sports with Brad Steinke.
Good evening.
This is KGUN 9, in touch with Tucson. Reporting live, Roxanne Rodriguez. Weather with Steve O'Brien. And sports with Sabrina Dorsey. This is KGUN 9 News at 5.
Good afternoon. A 15-year-old car accident victim is home from the hospital.
This is KGUN 9, in touch with Tucson. Reporting live, Jim Lemon. First weather with Steve O'Brien. And sports with Sabrina Dorsey. This is KGUN 9 News at 10.
Good evening.
From KGUN 9 in Tucson, the team that keeps you in touch. Kristen Lee. And weather with John Paul. This is KGUN 9 News at noon.
Good afternoon.
Now, from KGUN 9 in Tucson, this is Good Morning Tucson.
A Tucson toddler is badly mauled by the family dog. Now investigators want to know how his mother slept.
For Southern Arizona, this is KGUN 9 on your side. Now, KGUN 9 News at noon.
It looks like Tucson is getting a taste of Hollywood.
In Tucson, this is KGUN 9 on your side.
Now, KGUN 9 News at 5.
Images like these have played out in Ajo since Thursday. Dozens of undocumented immigrants sick, dead, or dying from trying to cross the desert. That is tonight's top story. Good evening, I'm Allison Alexander. John Patterson has the night off.
For Southern Arizona, this is KGUN 9 on your side. Now, KGUN 9 News at 10.
A touchy, emotional, important issue looks like it's on its way to the November ballot.
Live from KGUN 9 News, covering all of Southern Arizona. This is Good Morning Tucson.
Well, it's very important to know the...
Live from Tucson. Clear, accurate, to the point. This is KGUN 9 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Guy Atchley. We begin tonight with breaking news.
Clear, accurate, to the point. You're watching KGUN 9 News.
President Bush is asking Congress to make changes in...
Covering Tucson and all of Southern Arizona, this is KGUN 9 on your side at 11.
Well, a group of Tucson...
And all of Southern Arizona, this is KGUN 9 on your side at 5.
Southern Arizona is ground zero for illegal immigration. Hear from the man who is in charge of border security.
And a demonstration downtown. People are gathering to protest Prop 102.
Covering Tucson and all of Southern Arizona, this is KGUN 9 on your side at 5.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jennifer Waddell.
And I'm Guy Ashley.
Jennifer Waddell.
Guy Atchley. Weather with Aaron Christensen. And Dave Silver with sports. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side at 6.
A mass grave containing the remains of thousands of suspected Holocaust victims.
Covering Tucson and all of southern Arizona. This is KGUN 9 on your side at 10.
Good evening on this primary election night. I'm Jennifer Waddell.
And I'm Guy Atchley.
Jennifer Waddell. Guy Atchley. Weather with Aaron Christensen. And Dave Silver with sports. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side at 10.
You're watching KGUN 9 on your side.
New technology could be a game changer for diabetics.
You're watching KGUN 9 on your side. Good morning, Tucson.
And good morning. Welcome back. 5:25 right now. A breast cancer survivor is finally beating the battle of the bulge.
You're watching KGUN 9 on your side. News at 10.
Online dating has taken the world of romance by storm.
HD. Liz Kodelik. Greg Goulet. Weather with meteorologist April Madison. And traffic with Big Al. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side. Good morning, Tucson. KGUN 9 on your side at 5 starts now.
Tucson Unified has a new board president.
KGUN 9 on your side, live at 5, starts right now.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Valerie Cavazos.
In HD, you're watching KGUN 9 on your side. News at 5.
A gas station clerk brutally stabbed early this morning. Tonight, he is fighting for his life, and his attacker is still on the loose.
Jennifer Waddell, Guy Atchley, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Aaron Christensen. You are watching KGUN 9 on your side. News at 5.
In HD, Jennifer Waddell, Guy Atchley, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Aaron Christensen. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side. News at 5.
Turkeys are trotting in their new home on Mount Lemmon tonight.
KGUN 9 on your side at 6 starts now.
Late today, Marana police issued an urgent yet familiar warning.
In HD, you're watching KGUN 9 on your side. News at 6.
KGUN 9, brought to you by Arizona Oncology. KGUN 9 on your side, live at 6, starts right now.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Paris.
And I'm Valerie Cavazos. We begin tonight focusing on fentanyl.
KGUN 9 on your side at 10 starts now.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Guy Atchley.
And I'm Stella Inger. The great debate, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump face-to-face for the first time as political rivals.
KGUN 9 on your side is brought to you by Strongbill Plumbing and Air. KGUN 9 on your side, live at 10, starts right now.
Overpaying for trash pickup services. One woman's story about being overcharged for years. Her warning for other customers tonight. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Paris.
And I'm Valerie Cavazos. But first, Regina Romero has been mayor of Tucson for 3 days. And
in HD, you're watching KGUN 9 on your side. News at 10.
It was horrific going through it. Floor is very wet, toilet bowls overflowing.
a nightmare is finally over for a Tucson woman after a luxurious cruise vacation turned horrific and downright disgusting. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Valerie Cavazos.
In HD, Valerie Cavazos. Weather with meteorologist Aaron Brackett. And sports with Kayla Anderson. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side. News at 10.
It's a 21st century way of fundraising and a modern day entrepreneur.
On air, online, on your side. You're watching KGUN 9. Good morning, Tucson.
Now in Good Morning Tucson, Tucson police have a new partner for its deflection program. The goal is to prevent opioid use in Pima County. Now to Northside's Veronica Acosta will join us in studio with who is involved now, Plus, it's one of the biggest events in Tucson, and it brings millions of people from around the world. We're talking about the Gem and Mineral Show. Hear how organizers are responding to the threat of coronavirus. Just a reminder, there have not been any reported cases in Pima County.
And finding the right chip for a certain dip challenge. We're taking a closer look at the new world record layer dip just in time for Super Bowl Sunday. Good morning to Tucson. I'm Mark Charter.
And I'm Whitney Clark. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
On air, online, on your side by WW Weight Watchers. You're watching KGUN 9 News at 5.
Concern is growing over the deadly and aggressive virus in China.
A second case of Wuhan coronavirus has now been confirmed in the United States by the CDC. And the State Department has a new travel warning.
On air, online, on your side by WW Weight Watchers. You're watching KGUN 9 News at 6.
A major argument against e-scooters on Tucson streets. They cause clutter. The changes along 4th Avenue that aim to fix that.
On air, online, on your side by Strong Built Plumbing and Air. You're watching KGUN 9 News at 10.
A woman being forced out of her home because of her pet. Why the owners of her complex say she needs to get out. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Valerie Cavazos.
And I'm Pat Paris. But first, cleaning up homeless camps is costing Pima County a lot of money.
Now on KGUN 9.
I'm Craig Smith in Oro Valley. We came here to meet with a chief rabbi of Ukraine who gave us his personal experiences with the war in that country and the war in Israel.
Plus, we head to the west side.
I myself have replaced my front end on my van twice.
Problems with potholes on the west side, the neighborhood that is sick and tired of roads being rough and what they hope the county does. KGUN 9 News at 10 starts right now.
Connecting communities through your stories that inspire us. It's KGUN 9 News.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Heidi Alonga.
We are on your